At the beginning of the 8th round, Diego Corrales' face was covered in bruises and his eyes were almost completely closed. And suddenly, a terrible left from Castillo hits right on the chin. It was the hardest knockdown, and many already thought it was over. But Diego gets up. He was saved by the fact that he spat out the mouthguard, gaining precious seconds. The famous coach Joe Goosen literally begs him to move away, repeating over and over again, "Don't stay in close. Jose Castillo will kill you at that distance." But Diego doesn't seem to hear. He gets a hard backhand again, barely able to stand. Corrales intentionally spits out the mouthguard again, for which he is fined, but he gets a few more important seconds to recover. Diego Corrales was known as one of the most spectacular and courageous boxers of his time. He went through difficult personal trials and a prison sentence, but managed to return to the sport and become a two-weight world champion. His nickname Chico hit a fighter with a huge heart and an iron will who never backed down. Jose Luis Castillo, the former sparring partner of Julio Cesar Chavez himself, became famous as one of the best Mexican lightweight fighters. His bodywork and constant pressure broke even the most persistent rivals. He had already fought several fights during the year by the time he met Corrales and was considered a living machine for exhausting opponents. In addition, Castillo was known for his ability to take damage and keep his cool even in the most difficult exchanges. Castillo was tired of the prolonged performance and decided that it was time to end the fight. The desire to finish off an opponent in his position seemed quite justified. He walked forward with the confidence of a predator smelling blood, but no one could have predicted that Diego Corrales would suddenly rise up like a phoenix from the ashes and literally shoot the Mexican with a crushing series of blows. Referee Tony Weeks intervened and stopped the fight, although many were unhappy with this decision. But looking at Castillo's face, I personally saw no protest or desire to continue. Sometimes even the most brutal warrior realizes that the fight is over.